Hey everyone, if you're watching the live feed, you can fast forward through this part. I'm just waiting on, hey guys. Hey Little Craft Creations. Hey Night Fear. Happy Sunday. So I'm just trying to get some ATC cards. Hey Kat. Hey Miranda. Hey Mary. I just have like an old container that was one of the kids' toys, and I'm gonna use that today, but let me wipe it off really good. Really good. What are you guys up to today? Hey Anna. I have a bunch of ATC cards I need to get done and finish. That's what I am working on. It's raining really bad here, so if the live feed cuts off, it's the weather. It's storming. So I just have some gesso. Hey, hold on. I'm going to move this over. 1 second, guys. Hey, I got your card. I've been lazy. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's good. You've worked. Do you work today, Kat? So I'm going to put some gesso on these just as a base so my paper doesn't warp. And I'm going to do a couple of these. Hey, Victoria. So yeah, I'm just working on some ATC cards. And again, I'm just putting gesso down to kind of protect my surface from warping, or if I do any kind of mixed media. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, Smiles a New Color. You know what I did? Look at these. So all of these I stamped out. I have a bunch of them, and I'll probably make more. But I stamped them out with this Martha Stewart punch. And what I do is I have, this is like an embossing tool by Fiskars. So see how when they punch out they're flat? If you take this little thing and you kind of roll it up, it will give them dimension. See? So it's not flat anymore. It's kind of giving it kind of dimension. But so let me finish at least a couple of these. Get them primed out with some gesso. So I know I need to make at least 40 minimum of these, because everybody that's sending me an ATC card for the challenge, I want to at least have them get one from me, if that makes sense. All right, my hands are sticking to that. I'm just gonna have them like everywhere. Hey. Oh yeah, that too. These are so little that's why I use that tool. That tool works. I was messing around with different things, and I've realized that tool works really well at doing it for me. And some of the paper, the thicker the paper, the more texture it kind of builds, but it still works fine on, like, this is actual paper, not cardstock. This is cardstock, and this is thick paper, so it works good on all of the above. This gesso dries fairly quickly, which is a good thing. And then I was thinking about getting out some cool crayons, but I think I'm going to use, hey Mary. Hey Kennedy. Certainly. Oh, I just got on. Oh, you're out with the family. Oh, well, hi. Have fun. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I know you didn't have such a good day yesterday. So basically, since I'm going to add medium and a bunch of stuff, The paper, it just basically the gesso I'm using as a primer, because if I don't add the gesso before, the paper will warp and kind of break down to where at the end it kind of stiffens, but if you look, the paper is not warped. So just kind of as a primer. But gesso, I will use gesso in other parts, like you'll see me, and I will dye the gesso probably pink, or maybe I might mix some acrylic paint with it and make it red, and then I will cover it after I stick some stuff on. Oh, I am too. I'm really bad at smelling. It's not my great point. Okay, bye, Kennedy. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just priming it. But gesso is a great thing to kind of, you'll see me use it again. Then you'll see me use some medium as well. So I'm going to prime until the little part of gesso that I poured out is pretty much gone, so that I'm not wasting any of it. Hey, Nerney? Robert. Oh, he walked off. So that is, I should probably be doing other things today, but this is one of my things that I need to do. So I'm going to get this out of the way, and that way I'm not stressed out. I hate to wait till the last minute to do anything. So I kind of want this done. And I wanted to us is, you said another great tip I wanted to us, but I don't know why. Yeah, this is the Recollections cardstock. Hold on, I'll show you. I might not have the paper in it. This is where they have them 5 for $10 all the time, and it comes with 50 sheets. Where are you at right now? I need to. Hey, Elijah, I'm working, okay?
I'm just playing.
Okay, okay. Go tell Nerney to charge it for you. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to use all the gesso. And again, this was like a kid's toy, and I just cut the top off and used it because I use paper plates and whatever because I hate cleaning it, so I will just use whatever's convenient to, because the gesso will ruin whatever you put it on after it dries. All right, so now that we have enough primed, I'm going to set the stack to the side because we'll work on that another time. And let me see. All right, so I'm going to, give me 1 second, guys, away from work. Oh, okay. Hey, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to rinse this off really quick. 1 second. I'm back.
What?
Hey, Jackie, can you go get me a big Ziploc bag? So I just cleaned this because I've noticed it's so much easier to clean it right away. Oh, well, welcome if you just subbed to me. Okay, so now that my things are primed, what I'm going to work on, I'm going to put, so I have like a bunch of paintbrushes because I don't know if you guys watched my December daily. Thank you.
Who cares? It's still winter time.
Hey, shh. I don't know if you guys watched my December daily, but I did a little painting. I have this cool little paintbrush, little caddy that I got that holds all my paintbrushes, but I like to wash them right away because I actually paint with them. Hey Kimmy, hello. All right, so let me find, I think I'm gonna use this brush with some mixed media. Let me grab a piece of paper. All right. And I kind of stamped out all kind. Okay, so y'all know in the Recollections paper pad how they had a whole paper with just these different hearts. And I kind of stamped them out, but I don't know. I'm not going to put these on till the end because they will get gessoed over. So I think with this one, I'm just going to kind of fit in some different paper. Let me grab, I have a bunch of cardstock too. Like in this whole pile, there's like fabric that I fussy cut and different things. So we will mess around with all of that as well. And it is raining so crazy outside. Hey Pam. Hey. All right, so let's rip. This is just some extra paper that I had. I think we will put some down here for this one. All right, so this is just a multimedia matte. And this has gesso on it, so it primed my surface. It dries really quickly. And so I'm just going to place some of this down underneath. So whatever I'm sticking to it will stick. And then I'm going to put that part there. We will do, I'm going to rip this some more. All right. So this is just kind of like a background base of what I'm doing. And a start. So I'm going to put that one over there and let that one dry and start working on different ones. Now this is kind of a bigger piece of the foil, and I think that's what we're going to add to this one. And it's just kind of like the stuff that I have around my desk. No two are going to be the same for me. So you could do this however. Is anyone else crafting today? And I said this, I don't know if everyone heard it, but the weather, it's raining like crazy here. There's like tornado watches here in Dallas, Texas. So if the feed cuts off, it's probably because my electricity went away. Because I can hear it. It's just bad out there. All right, I'm just making sure everything's laying flat and getting dry. And I think on this one, let me rip this here. I think we're gonna put this heart with some other papers. Let's kind of do, I'm gonna get the surface. So once you put that gesso down, you don't really have to worry about it warping or anything. It'll hold up. It's just kind of like a primer. And will go here with this one. Let me move this up a little bit. All right, and then put the heart down here. Trying to craft, but I feel so lazy from yesterday's trip to Granddaughter. Oh, I understand. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not. I have everything like plugged in, so if the lights do go out, at least I can watch something, watch YouTube or do something. All right, so let's take the big hearts. I kind of said most of this is like top pieces, except for we have that cute little dog. But let's take some of this paper and put this behind it. And these are just book pages. I try to use like either fabric or book pages in everything that I do. My Lord, I have 5 crafts I need to finish. Make a list and then go down the list. That's what I do. A priority, what needs to be done. Hold on, lift up. All right. Because this dog is going to get gessoed on. And then he will blend into the background. And he will get trimmed up with the parts that are hanging off. It's getting bad out there. This weather makes Nernie nervous. Hear me, Rob? All right, let me just cut off, just because I had these from yesterday. All right, that one. And let's do... You have to jump on it, right? All right. Let's cut. Where's that other paper? This is the leftovers from last night, that journal. I finished the other one. Remember I said there were 2? I finished the other one. All right, that's purple. Kind of. All right, let me put the paper down. You can hear the rain? Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's raining really bad. I'm in the house, like totally, but the rain is so, it's loud and crazy. And y'all, am I too loud for y'all? Because I could probably turn it down. I didn't know. I knew you would. All right, let me put this down and let me trim this part. All right, so this one we're gonna put in this corner, more or less. Doesn't have to go on there perfect. It sounds like it's kind of tapering down a little bit, which is a good thing. We live really close to, well, not about, I don't know, half a mile, quarter mile to a big hospital. So we're usually, if the lights do go off here, they're really good about getting them back on. All right, let me put this guy on here. And I want this one, even though it's textured and it kind of pops up, this will be just fine. All right. So on this one, of course, we're going to do the book pages, but I have some one punched out kind of. And then let's rip this into a couple of pieces. Hey! Hey, my world in OKC. Are y'all getting bad weather over there too? Because here in Dallas, it's pretty bad today. And I think it's moving y'all's way. I think it's going y'all's way, so be careful. As I said, there's a lot of tornadoes and all that stuff. All right, let's put another flower in the middle. All right, so now add some more fabric. Because I have all this other stuff I'm going to put on top of these. Oh, so it's coming to y'all tonight, yeah. It was really nice yesterday, but it's hot outside. It's really hot, which is weird because in the beginning of the week we were like 19. Now we're at 70. So I'm assuming that's what brought the storms. All right, let's put this here. I want his ear for the most part to be on. All right. Let me lift him up over here and get underneath him. And then I think with him, no, I'm going to put some, where happened to the shiny one? And another thing is, while I was punching out, very warm there. Oh, yeah. We have ice and snow coming tonight. Oh, yeah, it's so warm here today. My throat is kind of from the allergies. I think sometimes the outside believes that it is spring because it's like went so warm. Right, and then I'm going to put a little bit here and go ahead and put this down. All right, and so I have 3 more that I'm going to put a base on. And all these other parts, they're going to kind of go on top. That's what I kind of decided when I was kind of cutting them out. That one's super, I think we can do something with this underneath it. Make the glitter go away, but it's all good. All right, I want book pages to be, because I decided the book page is going to be my one thing that all of them have. That kind of, the one thing they all pull them together rather. All right. Alrighty then. It's lifting. I just lift it up and add some more. And then this one, I'm just going to put it right on the back and mat it down. And no, I don't need it. Alright, let's do the last 2. Book page first. Well, this doesn't really have words on it so much. Throw that one away. Kimmy Kim is... That's cool. I kind of figured that by watching you guys' videos. Alright. So, put something down here. Alright. I think doing challenges are good, but I think they're a lot of work. Well, have a good night, sweetie. Our dinner. Okay, good. Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope that stay safe, and hopefully the weather isn't so bad later on for you. Bye, Tammy. Alright, so that piece is down, and then I want to add this, but I'm gonna mat it, and most of it's gonna look kind of like faded afterwards because we're going to put some some colored gesso over it. But I think it'll be cute. So this is just the base going down and kind of texturing the bottom for me. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my medium because I'm going to go back to gesso. I'm going to take, since I'm not going to get up every 5 minutes, I'm going to take a baby wipe. No, gesso's like a primer, or kind of like what I use it for is a primer to prime the paper so it doesn't warp. So if y'all notice, after putting all that medium down, my paper is not bending or warped, right? But gesso is also a good thing to put over like a sealant. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it to make all this one color. The mixed medium works as a glue, but it's not a glue. It like just sticks everything down and... or what you were using. Yeah, that's the gesso, but I need to go, but I love what you're doing. Can't wait to see the result. Okay, bye, Mary Beth. Hey, Phone Jones. So basically, I just wrapped my thing in a baby wipe and then in a bag so that way it doesn't dry and get messed up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take gesso and some color, but I'm thinking, I think we're going to do pink again. So I'm going to make it really shimmery because I'm going to add some mica. So this I'm going to use, let me find another brush. So I'm going to use this brush and I'm going to use this to mix it together. I don't know, maybe not that brush. This one, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take gesso again and about that much. I'm going to take this. This is just like a mica. It's basically like powder. If you don't have this, you can use like eyeshadow. If you have some old eyeshadow you don't want. So I am basically just taking some and pouring it on there, the powder. And I think you can do this with acrylic or different things. I'm also going to I have this mica, a little bit goes in, it says goes a long way. This will make whatever you do super shimmery, but in a minute you will see my whole desk sparkling because you don't need a lot of this. The camera's probably not picking it up, but girl, this stuff, you can put it in sprays or anything. But let me see. I'm going to show you. I'm going to zoom in. Can you, like, this is clear, but see how shimmery it already is? All right, so now I'm going to mix these together. See, my whole hand is like shimmered out. Can y'all see that? It's just little bitty and it'll stay on there. It's just crazy. A little bit on this. All right, and that just makes everything super shimmery. And I might add some more pink because I don't feel this is as dark as I want it to be. Let me add just a little bit more pink. All right, I'm just mixing it to get it where I want it to be. All right, perfect. And again, you could add like acrylic paint. You could do all kinds of stuff to change the color of the gesso. All right. So now all these little pieces are pretty much dry. I am just going to do a thin coat of gesso over it. And see how it's a light pink? It's not really dark. I don't want it too dark. But as it dries, it'll kind of be a little darker. But it just kind of blends in the background together. And this is still, you know, the background of my ATC. If that makes sense. So see the difference? And I don't know if the camera is picking up. It is a really light pink, but when it dries, it'll dry more like this, if that makes sense, because it's not completely dry with the shimmer on there too. All right. And then we'll do this one. Hey, Deb's Craft. Welcome to my crazy life. Greeting from Ireland. Hey. Magicals? I don't know what magicals are. I'm using mica, gesso, and Pearl X. All right. So see how it kind of just fades it in the background, but you can still see it. All right, move that one over there. And then, and it's super shimmery too. All right. All right, I don't want these on top of each other. So gesso doesn't have like a sticky surface, like a tacky surface, where the medium does. So I think that's a big difference between them. And then the more coats you do with this, the darker it becomes. So though it looks light, like as everything gets coated a couple times, then it darkens up. All right. 4, 5. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Kim. All right. So once I get all this coated, then I will go back to the medium with all this stuff beside me that I've been working on. So make it a little fun. And I figured since I was doing all this anyway, I might as well go live and just kind of talk through the process and tell you guys what I'm doing. And see, okay, see how this paper is warped underneath me from this stuff? That's what the gesso protected this from that not happening, if that makes sense. It kind of makes it a harder surface, but not warping. All right, and I think this is our last one that we have to cover, but I am going to gesso this glitter part down where it kind of blends in to the other one. All right, and then I just want to go back since they're drying. I can kind of see if I missed something, if something's white. Like up here where I was holding it is white. This one and the corner where my hand was is white. Same thing here, up here. It's white. And then, all right, so let me see, I think we're good. So what I'm going to do with this excess, because it dries, and once it dries, you can't do anything with it. I'm going to get my extra cards and kind of do a background with them so nothing goes to waste. So I think the camera it's like white, and white kind of washes out my camera, but it's a lot pinker than it's showing up on the camera. On the camera, it looks really white. All right, I'm gonna start putting these over here until I finish all this. The rain seemed to stop, which is good. Oh, yay. I'm so glad you said that, Crafty Mom. It's so nice. Yeah, so that you don't waste any, because, you know, once the stuff dries, it's done. You ain't doing anything with it. And you don't really never know how much to use, so better to have too much than too little is my saying, especially when it comes to crafting, right? All right, so just priming these, because next I'm going to move back to the other things, but I'm going to go back to the medium, and the medium is going to get colored too. But the medium actually takes on color a lot better than the gesso does. And I think because the gesso has like a white base where the medium is clear, it's kind of funny that way. All right. So we still have more. It's so shimmery and pink. I wish that the camera would pick this up so you guys could see it, but I know it's not. And it might be the shimmer of it that's throwing the camera off too. All right, because I have to do, I said I was going to do at least 40 of these, but just right now I have in front of me, like, I think 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them that I'm going to actually complete on this live. But I don't want to waste this, so I'm just covering these other ones that I will work on later on. All right. Let me get this going. And then we're almost done priming all these extra pages. So a little bit went a long way with this. All right. All right, perfect, perfect. I'm just trying to get this one whole surface covered with what's left. And I think we were able to do it. Yay. Yay. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, if you guys give me a second, and I'm new to mixed media, Not sure what to do. I have white gesso. So this is just white gesso that I mixed this is powder, but like I was saying, it's called Pearl X, but you can use, like, if you have old makeup to dye it, you can even use acrylic paint. So if you take a little bit, not orange, but I mean whatever color, you take a little bit of acrylic paint and mix it in with the gesso, you can make it whatever color you want. The other thing is, with gesso is just a primer base. Like, if you notice, I didn't use gesso to stick the things down. I used a medium, but I use it to cover it because it kind of blended it out. It kind of faded it into the back. And so where the medium won't do that, the gesso will. So they kind of have different, they do different things. Hold on one second. And gesso, like, is really cheap. You don't have to use this brand. They sell gesso at Walmart, at everywhere. You can pretty much get gesso. A medium, not so much. Like, and different mediums are different. Like I was talking about, they have the Tim Holtz Distress Color. This is a matte, right? But the difference between this and this, I feel, is this has more of okay, this is kind of more of a slick surface. So say for instance, like, let me show you this. So not all mediums to me are the same. So this, I've used with this, the Tim Holtz Distress Medium. Well, this has like a slick surface. It's like slick, and you can blend things out, like how I use the Tim Holtz Distress colors on these and blended them out, where this medium doesn't have such a blendable surface. It's more matte, if that makes sense. Yeah, the medium's kind of Mod Podge, but I wouldn't recommend using Mod Podge for this kind of thing. I'll be right back. I'm going to go wash my brushes. Be quiet, the mic's on.
Okay.
Why are you locking the door? Do not lock doors in my house. Washcloth, please. Washcloth. Thank you, ma'am. All right. So the one thing I will tell you guys is gesso. You need to wash. Hey, Sam. You need to wash your brushes right away. Like, don't wait. Don't be like, oh, I'll do it in 30 minutes. No. You have to wash them right away. Because if you don't wash them right away, you might as well throw them in the trash. Yes. So, if you're using gesso, just remember, see, I just washed them really quick. And I'm going to put them over here to dry. Hold on one second. Nerdy. Stop singing, please. Thank you. Thank you, Zoe. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to go back to the medium, right? And this is where all the fun comes in. So, before I put on the medium, I'm just going to kind of figure out, and I'm going to edge this up with like this gold stuff that I have. Yeah. So, And then I have some words that I want to put on here. Hold on one second. I'm going to get one more thing, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. So I have these gold fun word stickers from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take those out. Oh, thank you. It was funny when I did it. I wanted all white, and my husband was like, no, we need to do the color. The color is good. And I wasn't happy about it, but in the end, it's so cute. All right, so I have this, and it's kind of a copper color. I don't think that's going to work. Let's see if I have a gold one here. This one is the gold one. All right, because what I'm going to do is mix maybe a little... No, I'm going to keep it pink. But you know what I'm going to do? I am going to keep it pink, but I want my gold. I might just keep it white, because I don't want to, let me see. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it white. I'm going to keep it like this. I might not even use any more medium. Let me, because I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I have this really cool. All right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get some glue and start gluing down some things. I don't want to put too much. So let's start with this heart. Because I want the gold to show. That's like my accent point. And then I'm going to glue down this gold feather. And to get this, let me tell you guys, because I kind of talked about it a minute ago, but I will show you. So where I got the heart from was this Recollections paper pad. There is a sheet in here that has nothing but these hearts, and I literally fussy cut them all. Here's one. I literally fussy cut them all out, and then I punched out all these flowers, and then I used this magical little tool that I have. So when you take these flowers and you roll it like this, it makes it dimensional. And this works in any kind of paper whatsoever. So it kind of makes it dimensional. So I also have, okay, so let me stick all the stickers down and then I'll show you the finish. Let's all right, let's put hug. Well, that might be too big for this one. This one will get hugs and kisses. Oh, but I want to put some glue behind it so that way I don't have to worry about it lifting or anything coming off.
We should hold up here, drop down once they get to the chip.
It big time, banged up, bigger and better, right? Blah, 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 blah. Just do it, dream. Okay, let's do dream. All right, and then, what's that? What's not? Here's my 2-year-old.
I want to do one. I think fit.
Tell Ernie.
I want to.
Okay. And then now, so this I just used, hey, shh. I just used, I have some gold glitter paper. Get out of here, I'm busy. Bye. Go, he's gone. Go with him. Thank you. All right, and then I have different colors, so not all of them. Gold's just kind of going to be my accent. So I don't need them all to be like, I just want gold to be my accent because I have something that I'm going to do with it, which I could probably show you. All right, so I'm kind of just fooling around. I like that the heart is on here already. So maybe, but I like that it's not, that has like this weird porous surface. All right, so I think we're gonna do that. But see, here's the good part. Let me find it. That's not gold, that's copper. Hold on one second, guys. Where is it? Oh, this really isn't gold. This is my copper, isn't it? I have some gilding wax, and I'm going to kind of show you what I'm going to do with it. See, that's gold. This is more copper. Let me find my gold. 1 second, guys. I wonder why it's not in the drawer where it should be. Like maybe I put it in the wrong drawer. Oh, here it is. I found it. Yay. Okay, I was like, this is copper. I need the gold. All right, so I just have, this is gilding wax, and it's hard to find, but it's PEBEO. So what I do is I take, and it's just kind of like a waxy kind of surface. So I'm going to take my edge and just kind of come in with it. So how cute is that, right? And this one needs to come in a little more. So like it's super simple, but I think it's really like, I'm gonna kind of add a little bit of gold to the flower. Like, how cute is that, right? Right? I know. So on this one, since this has that glitter heart and it's kind of a surface that's kind of porous, I'm going to add some gold right on the glitter heart. And then I have to be careful with this gilding wax because it'll smear in places I don't want it to. All right, so and then my glue. Well, let me get my other one, or unclog this one. Okay, girl, I have been crafting what? Oh, so here's the one that I just finished. So, do you see it? So this is called, let me get one that's not open. This is called PEB. Hold on, let me zoom in because remember my camera, I have to, hold on. It's gilding wax. I got this off of HSN. I love saving matting and layering. Saves matting. Yes. So that's what I added. I have gold. I have copper, gold, and silver. But on this project, I'm kind of doing a lot of gold. I wish I had red because that would be amazing. But I'm going to add this heart with gold, and I want this flower on here. So, and I'm just using my regular art glitter glue to add in some, I might, you know what would be cool is if I had punched out some of those flowers with gold paper, but so I'm just going around the edge of it with the gilding wax, and then I'm going to kind of edge up these flowers a little bit with it. Hey, Zoe, can you close my door? Close this door because Elijah's on 10 right now. All right, so there's that one. And let me zoom in a little bit so you can see the details. From Michelle's challenge. Oh, okay. So isn't that cool? Like, it's so cute, right? So I'm doing an ACT challenge on my channel, and so I need to make ATC cards for all the people that wanted to join. All right, so look at this red hello that I have. And since it's a different color and I have this gilding wax, I'm just going to kind of add the gilding wax to it to make it kind of, oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm still zoomed in. So I'm adding the gilding wax. And then like on the camera, it doesn't show, like I'm moving my hand so you can kind of see. Okay, and then I want to take a flower, a three-dimensional, we'll do red again since we did that red hello, and then I'm just gonna gild wax the flower all up and put this all on there. So I'm not going to cover up the puppy because you want to see him in the background. Even though he's faded, you can still see him. So I'm going to put the heart. I'm going to put my flower over here. And then I am going to put the hello at the top. And perfect. And then I'll just edge it up like I did the other one. So it's super simple. You just, I don't know, I made a whole bunch of stuff with what I had, and then I was like, you know, at the end, it'll all come together somehow, some way. All right. Your daddy's calling you, Nuri. Your daddy Elijah.
I already did. What he wants.
All right. And the camera, I don't know if the camera's picking up how gold that hello is. Can y'all see how gold it is? Oh no, yeah, I'm doing an ATC challenge on my channel. I'm doing an ACT challenge on my channel where I'm asking you to send in at least 3 ATC cards. So you can either do 3, 6, or 9. It's up to you. They don't have to be mixed media. They can be whatever you want them to be. Because I made... Nerdy, get out. I made a pocket letter. Hold on, I'm trying to see. I think I put it up somewhere. Hey, I can hear you. Get out. Get out. I'm talking to Ernie. He's just like in here. All right. So, anyway, and then you get back however many you send. I know. I got it off of Amazon. They have like, you get 12. I'm sure they have them on eBay too. All right. So, I'm going to color in this heart that's on here with this gilding wax. All right, to kind of give it all right, perfect. And then I really think I don't need, I just want one of these hearts on everyone. That's one thing I do want. And maybe a little flower behind it. All right. Ooh, and then I have the words, right? So I do have the words, love. I'm going to use the word love on this one. So I'm going to glue this down. Actually, let me put my things in order where I want them to go. Hey, all of y'all get out of here until I'm done recording. Robert, bye. Okay. Zoe, be quiet. Get your hair brushed in the back. I'm not going to tell you again, Zoe.
She's not going to tell you again.
No, you didn't. I have a little girl that wants long hair, but she doesn't want to brush her hair. And she's almost 8, and I'm trying to teach her responsibility about brushing her hair. What do they do by? So I want them in my hand. If you're in the States, I want them here on the 5th. But if you're not in the States, then not so much. And then if you're not in the States, you're probably just going to be swapping with me. Well, it depends. But if you live in the United States, I want them here by... I want them, so kind of mellow them out by like the 2nd of February. I have a video on my channel about it. All right. So, and I wish that the camera was picking up the pink because it's pink and gold, and it's so, but that it's kind of like throwing it off. But these are really cute and person. Okay, so let's put the gold away. Let's get rid of the gold for a little while and go back to some other things because I don't want them to be all the same. So I'm going to move this paper. I'm going to get a different one. And let's go with, we'll get rid of these. And let's bring in some actual oxides. Right? And
I'm not empty.
To go with the red, right? So that puppy's on here, so I don't want to cover him up too much, but I am going to do some flowers on here, and I'm just coming in a little bit. All right, let's get a bunch of these flowers that I cut. Some are flat, some are not. And then there is the word. I can punch it out myself. Because what I want to do is I want to kind of turn the flower on that one. So we need a flat one behind this red. And it's so simple, but so cute, right? Can you all see what I'm doing? Oh, yes. Yes. I have 3 boys, 1 girl. So I have a 16-year-old, a 9-year-old. My daughter is going to be 8 in a month. And then I have a 2-year-old. So I have 3 boys and 1 girl. And my daughter, I'm glad I only have 1 girl. Lazy, like lazy to the 10th power, for real. I think I don't want to use those stickers. Let me find, I will probably put some, you know what I'll do? I'll use my pink pen. And I have some gold. Look, check this out. So on those, I'll probably go, I have these metallic pens. And I have this one. I wish I had a red one, but I don't. And these I just got off of Amazon, and they're metallic colored pens. They come in a case like this, and they're really cool. But let me see which one's the darker. This one's more like a rose gold, and this one is like a violet kind of. But I think we're going to use this one. So what I'm going to do, before I put those flowers on, okay, I guess that doesn't hold it, is I am just going to go along the edge and kind of make, and it's super metallic. I don't know if the camera's picking up how metallic this pen is, but it's so cute. And then I'm going to do another line, and it just kind of gives it more dimension, kind of makes it look three-dimensional. And then I'm going to write what Pam said. All right, so I'm going to do a line, a squiggly line, squiggly line, squiggly line, squiggly line, squiggly line, 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 just however. I just kind of doodle with it. All right, and then I'm going to write puppy love right here. Puppy love. I'm actually going to draw a heart, or maybe I should add one, right? All right, I'm going to put that down, and then we're going to add our flowers. All right, and then I'm going to add this one on the red, but I'm going to tilt it to where the petals are not going the same way. And then this one is going to be the opposite. I think as far as I'm in right now, I think we have 34 people that have joined. I have a video I said on my channel. It's called the Valentine ACT swap, and they just comment that they're in on it, and I basically talk about the address and where to send it to and wherever. It's pretty cool. Mine is 6 in the same. Yeah. Oh, yay. I'm so glad. So then that one's pretty much done. Like, how cute is that, right? So it has like the dimensional flowers. And see, this is fabric that I fussy cut the dog out, and putting the gesso on it and then the paper, it just blends it into the back. All right, so that's 5 done. On this one already has, like, I put that dimensional flower in with the medium. So let's get black. I want black. And I don't have a black in here, and this metallic pen, it's kind of gray, but I'm going to get my trusty black pen that I always use. Here it is. All right, perfect. So let's do some other stuff. Let's do, probably could do red. Maybe we'll just do flowers, right? And the word hello. I punched out the word hello. And this one is not good anymore. My 2-year-old got a hold of them and was like running off with half of them. So we'll do that. I will put, but I don't want so much it to blend out. Let me add the pink. No, I'm going to do black. So I'm going to leave this pink on here. I'm going to take my blue. And I talk about this anytime I remove this. I get blue on my hands, and I will use a baby wipe to clean it. Let me grab black. Black. And we'll kind of add some red in here. Let me clean my hand. Okay, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Well, it's basically a pocket letter. So it basically is this. This is the exact same size as the pocket letter. The ATC card is the same size. So it's 2.5 by 3.5. All right. So see how this was kind of lifted up a little bit? I'm just going to edge up those little bitty petals in black just a little bit. And then I'm going to do the same with this one because I'm going to stick this on there. And then I'm going to try and attempt to make this kind of get like a black without ripping it. So I have to be really careful because it's super gentle. And get that to go on there. I don't know how well it's going to work out because it looks like I think I ripped it. But we might be able to make it work. Hello. Okay. We got it. We got this. All right. So I'm going to very carefully put my glue all over this hello. And then I'll stick this down to the middle part. All right, put it where you want it, Jan. There we go. Thank God our glitter glue dries clear, right? All right, perfect. Go down. All right. So I'm just going to add this flower off to the side because I want the other one to kind of be seen. So simple, right? And then I'm going to do the lines again, but in black this time because I like black. I think it's super cute. I'm also going to outline that hello once it dries a little bit. Okay, and two lines, two lines, two lines, two lines, two lines. Should do it. Never done that. It is, it is. I think that you guys, I mean, the worst case scenario is try something new, and they're so simple. They don't, I have a whole video where I was like, it's called Let's Talk About ACTs. And it's a whole video on how to make these cards without using mixed media. And in a minute, I will grab that pocket letter and show you guys because I moved it to be given in a giveaway. If y'all give me 1 second, I'll show you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this black marker and I'm going to outline this hello just to make it pop a little bit. And it's still a little wet with the glue, so whenever my pen stops writing, I just write it off to the side, and it's brand new again. That's a piece of glue. And if you can't see what I'm doing, sorry guys, hold on. That needs to go down and stick. Alright, so now I'm just going to do the bottom of it, and then it just kind of like makes everything look like it has a shadow and kind of pop a little bit more. And then over here, I'm going to outline this flower that's in the underneath the gesso. But only the parts that we can see. So then that one is done. Yep, that's what it is. Yeah, basically it is in a nutshell. All right, so on this one, let's do gold. Let's bring gold and black, right? Or maybe red. Maybe we should bring some red in. Red with some red flowers. I don't know. Maybe we should just do where we kind of pop these where it looks like it's kind of shadowed out. But there's kind of a heart on this one, so maybe I should do, where's that other heart that I had? I think there's one more with the smiley face, but I'm trying not to cover up that one in the background so much. And then, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, not black, we'll use pink. And I have a pink pen, so I'm going to bring this back to pink. They just have to be Valentine's related because it's called Valentine's ATC. And that's the only thing, the only requirement. And like, not so much, like just like if you see this one, it's the only thing that makes it Valentine's-y is it kind of has a pink to it. So it doesn't have to be like love, you know, it doesn't have to be 100%. All right, we're gonna bling out some of this stuff. Hold on, let me get my special bag of tricks. Because I have so much stuff, right? I have some, sorry if that's so loud. I have some pearls. I have some doilies. I got some other words. I got some hearts. I have a bunch of stickers that I haven't brought here. See, this is one that I made with just glitter and distressed ink. And then I got some bling and some flowers and stuff. So this is one that I just distressed the back black and then with glue and glitter wrote "Sending Hugs." So it doesn't have to be mixed media. Hold on one second. Let me find, I think I might have boxed it up already. But I'm going to find that thing for you. What did I do? I think I put it over here. Hold on. I was trying to put it up. I don't know. I think I put it. Okay. Sorry, guys. So let's figure out. Maybe we'll add some doily onto this, which is so much easier to do with the medium on this, and then we could add some pink more. But then I'm like, not red, let's do white. Sorry, I'm just grabbing, I think I have pink to the side of me, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just whatever you want it to be, whatever you want to interpret it to be. All right, so this is so much easier with the medium, so I'm gonna do medium. So I put, when I was working with medium earlier, I put it's still wet and moist. I put it in a paper towel in a Ziploc bag. So I'm opening up that medium again. And really all this stuff can be stuck on with medium instead of glue. All right, so I am just putting the medium down, and I could also dye this medium into a pink and make everything really pink or red or whatever color you want it to be. All right, so now that we've got, and you can glue the doily down because on my other ATC cards I just glued it down. So I am going to, hold on, I want to find, my desk is a mess. That's the whole thing about doing mixed media, is it makes a mess. All right, so I'm just going to cut off excess of the doily. And I'm not done with, I got a plan of what I'm going to do. So I am going to leave this be. I'm going to move on to this one because I have a plan. This one, I'm going to put just a little bit here. All right, that's good enough. And then cut off the excess. All right, there is that one. All right, so what I want to do now on these two is I'm going to take a stencil or a stamp. I haven't used these ones, so maybe that flower right there would be cute. Hold on. Or let me find my other Tim Holtz favorite one. All right, this one. And that flower fell in here. Let me close this, and I'm going to put my paintbrush up. Do you decorate the front? No, the back of it. I just want it. Thank you, Anne-Marie. That means a lot to you, honey. No, you decorate the back of it. I just want you to put on the back of it your YouTube channel name or your YouTube name. So that way people know who it came from and whatnot. So this is a artsy stamp, and I've had this for a while. And it was fairly inexpensive. So I'm going to open it up, and we'll do some stamping and maybe some stenciling. All right, I'm going to throw this away. I'm not even going to get a magical little stamp pad. It's not that serious. I am just getting rid of all the plastic. This one I'm probably going to keep. Let's do this part. I mean, this little flower. Let me see if that's dry enough. All right, so this one was pink. Oh. This stencil is kind of big, but it's cute. It does what I need it to. Okay. That baby is acting like a lunatic, Rob, and you could hear him. Alright, so now I want to get this one, my favorite one. I love this one. Okay.
Knock that screaming off.
So this is just a Tim Holtz stamp, and it kind of looks like a honeycomb. So I'm just sticking it in here and stamping it out. And on this one, I want to stencil out.
Should get that teleporter up as soon as possible.
Sorry, I'm pulling another stencil out of my magic pot. Magical stencil. Alright. So on this one, we will do this black flower. These little things. This black flower. This flower. Alright, and then I'm just going to take that same stamp and stamp some dimension on there. I'm also going to edge up this one with black, and then we will stick some flowers on here. This one has a pink inner, but I'm gonna have to glue that down because that's lifting. That's my pet peeve, paper that lifts up or anything. Oh my goodness, he is on 10 today. All right, and then I'm gonna edge up this little bitty flower with black. And maybe this pinky purple one with black and a flat one. So that's what's going to go over here. And a word here, I think we're going to take one of these, kind of darken it up a little bit. Maybe make the heart look dirty. This one will go here. All right, with a red flower because the lips are red. I think hello would be cute there too. All right, let's get to gluing. My hands are dirty. It's driving me crazy. Oh, cool. I love the support of the community, the craft community. It's so great. Well, beginner and paper craft. I don't think I will make any videos here because I'm not any good. Oh, well, you never know. You probably will. But I support people. Like, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Janscrazylife. Like, I'll type it in here really quick. Hold on. It is, my keyboard is loud. Jan's Crazy Life. And Jan's Crazy Life, believe me or not, was taken. But it's Jan's Crazy Life times 6 is what mine is on Instagram. All right, I'm gonna add one. I'm gonna try to find a little word. My desk is chaotic right now. Creative joy is the word I want over here.
Oh.
And we're gonna put that right on the flower.
People get from not buying good video cards.
So on this one, do y'all see how it came out? And then I'm just gonna take my, this is lifting. All right, so I'm gonna just take the pen, go around the outside. That's kind of my thing. I just feel like it makes it better. I don't know why. All right. And then that one is done. And then let me add some more magical stuff to this one. I like that this is cut at the top, so I might use, but I think it kind of cheapens the look. I don't want to use that. I want to use just some flowers. And then let me look at joyful. And then I have another plan. All right, I'm going to add this red because I think the red will make it pop. That goes there. And then this one is flat because I want to add something on it. And I'm going to put it over as far as I can, the bottom. And then where is, I only do, hold on. It's so pretty, Jan. I love the colors. It's very artsy, if you know what I mean. The edge of the ACT cards, that makes it more stand out. Yes. Only into paper crafting myself. I figured people would like to see me mess up. Oh, no, that's not true. I think that you can't mess up because you're doing it yourself, right? And, oh, I wanted to outline that thing. Let me go outline it real quick. But this just says I trust myself. I like that. So over here, I forgot I wanted to outline the sentiment. There was some glue popping out. All right, that word I want to outline. All right, so here I'm going to outline the word as well. I want to outline this heart behind it. And then there's so much texture to this page. Like I wish y'all could see, because I did so much layering. There's like it lifts and there's so much texture. And I think that that is the point of mixed media. Is one thing is, if you ever feel like you don't like what you did, just keep adding more. You're only as good as where you end, right? So just keep adding more. Add another layer. It'll get better. Okay, so then there is that one, right? Okay, so we have, is there only one more? Huh, there's only one more. I'm going to add, we're going to play with this black and gold, right? So I am going to glue up, hold on, let me glue it on this side. I'm going to glue up just like a little bit on this side and lay down this piece of paper. Oh, I need to put this brush back in the bag. Let me put it back in the bag before it gets stiff on me. Jan, you forgot the golden roll. All right, so now I'm just going to cut off the excess. That was kind of quick. Did we have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's the last one. Perfect. All right, let me just put this on. I'm probably going to use some flower stamps, but I have to wipe this off with the baby wipe in just a second. All right, so let's bring in the gold. I don't want pink, I want white possibly. White will work. And let's make some other stuff gold. You know what? We're gonna make this gold. And with my gilding wax, what did I do with my gold one? Here it is. And then we'll use a gold word. So I'm taking the heart, flipping it over, and just putting this gilding wax on it. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm putting this on thick, thick, thick. All right, so that is gold, gold, gold. And then the word is gold. So let me just put that over there. Let me get a baby wipe to wipe my hands off so not everything is gold. All right, that gilding wax ain't no joke though to come off for real. All right, I'm just gonna kind of baby wipe a little bit. All right, let's kind of smear some of this off a little bit. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. It's not so thick. All right, what I need to do is use this brush and gold up the outside edges. Okay. Let's see how we want this to go on there. So it's just like gold down, girls. All right, I'm gonna glue this heart up here. Glue this one in the corner. And we're gonna glue this feather right here. And then the word, just do it, is the word we're going to use. And like the funny thing is, we might be insecure about our art or our skill, but other people would probably love it, you know? And you can pretty much, the whole thing that is really great about mixed media is you can use all the stuff that you thought was trash and all the stuff that you, like, literally save everything. Like, all of this was punched out of stuff that I would have normally not used, would have normally thrown away. So, it's pretty cool. And so I recommend trying it, getting some gesso, getting a little mixed media. It's pretty cool. But I think that, hold on, I'm wiping my hands off. Then I'm going to move a little stuff out of the way. And then I'll show you where we ended with all 9 cards that I made. I have to make a total of like, I think 30 more. But I will be working on that today. I just thought I would jump on here for a little while and show y'all what I am working on. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to add some of these to these flowers, because I think the pearls just bring it in. So as I'm showing you where I ended, I will show you how cute. I used all the ones that Sam sent me. All right. So, that's not gonna, I need to put some, let me put some glue on here. Because with that gilding wax, it is not gonna stick with that glue. Alright, glue, glue, glue. These are so little ones. The ones Sam sent me were bigger and so cute. But I used the crap out of them. Oh, it's sticking everywhere but to the gilding wax. Alright. Alright, so look how cute it looks. Okay, I'm going to stick the flowers, the pearls on there. Alright, so we're going to go glue, glue. Just dimension, layering. That's to me what mixed media is like so much texture, so much layering. Just add, add, add. All right, and then the glue will dry. All right, so let me finish putting all these pearls on, and then I will line them up. Creating is never a mess. Ups, you may think it's a mess, but yes, exactly. Especially with mixed media, because you're like, hey, I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna add this, and then you're like, wow, this layer is way better. Or like you'll just keep adding, keep changing, let it dry, come back, walk away, and add more. So it gets pretty magical. Okay, did you drop them inside the place, or did you put them in a box, Rob? Those packages.
I dropped them off the counter.
Oh. I can't do that anymore. I'm going to have to get a receipt, because they... Alright, so I'm just adding these pearls as a finishing touch. Like if there was an I, I would add... There's not an I in hello, but if there was a word with an I would add one of these pearls in it. And then just on the back, if y'all did join this challenge, remember on the back, I want you to put your YouTube name. No matter if you have a channel or not. I know, hey! I'll show them all in a minute. I just kind of like, the whole funny thing is like I started this video with all this craziness and was like, we're going to make something. Because y'all know my 2018 kind of thing is simplify your life and use... Ooh, I could put pearls for the eyes. Let's do that. Use what you have. And The only way that we're going to use what we have is by getting it out. So I've been doing that. Like, hey, look at this. This is cool. Okay, this is going over here. Like literally whenever I'm working on a project, I'm like, what could I possibly use? Okay, I'm going to, you know. And I know if y'all watched my video, my live yesterday where I did the composition book. Look how cute. The composition book. I'm going to put pearls on the eyes here too. That paper was so pretty and I didn't want to use it, but I was like, you know what? We're going to use stuff, because how will we ever get more pretty stuff unless we hoard everything, unless we use it? And the whole point of doing this is to make pretty things. So use pretty things, make pretty things. All right. These are just a recollections, I believe, flat back pearls. And these are little bitty ones, which are so cute. Okay, move the eye in the right spot. All right, 2 more to add pearls to. So I'm just gonna add a pearl there and a pearl here.
Thank you.
And then I'm done. I will line them up and then show you all of the ones that I just made. With scraps that I punched out and a little bit of other things. Pens. Not all of them are the same, which is kind of cool. Everyone is exactly different. All right, I'm going to put all this in a bag in a second. Back in my magical bag. Well, I'm going to work on this again. So let me show you. I made 9 talking the whole time. All right. So these are the 9 that I made. And this one is so cute too. This one's old. This is one that I've made before, where I just added more of the color into but this time I made it a little lighter because I wanted you to see all the layers. So look how cute. I'm back. Oh, cool. I'm just finished on, this is 10 ACT cards, but this one I've had before. But like, I punched these out with the Martha Stewart punch. And I'll say this again, just in case anyone missed it. So I punched it out with different paper, and I just use my, and you can pretty much use any tool that you have, but if you take, let me show you, and I kept this too. So where I punched them all out, I kept this because you could use this for a stencil, which I was going to do, but I haven't, but I will. And so let me show y'all. So by punching out with your scraps, like normally what would you do with this piece of paper, right? Make some ephemera. So that's what I love about mixed media is you're taking stuff that you normally wouldn't use or that you would throw away and make something out of it. This could be a stencil. Let me see if I can get one more out of there. No. All right. So basically you take it, use this little tool or whatever you have that's kind of small and rounded. And then when you pull up, start at the end, pull up, it makes it dimensional. See how it kind of is risen up. And so I've just been kind of doing that with scraps and whatever. And then I took other pieces of paper and put it. So I'm going to do a close up with just one at a time, and then I will let you girls go. So that one is with the doily, fabric, different flowers, pearls, stamping, pen. And then this one, look how cute this one is. And then super shiny. And look at the puppy in the back. So cute. And then there is this one. See all the layers. There is this one. How stinking cute. Then there is this one. That one's old. There is this one. This is Puppy Love. So adorable. Then there's this one that is a stamp out with the paper, and it says hello. And then this one, I love this one too. And then this is my last one. Love that. Hugs and kisses. This is actually a glitter heart underneath it that gives it so much texture, but you can't really see the glitter anymore, that pink glitter. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know. Thank you so much, Victoria. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go. I gotta go make dinner. And I hope that everyone is staying safe and enjoying their Sunday. And again, if you guys have any questions for me, just let me know. I don't really have a channel. Guess it's there, but I'm not doing anything. Oh. Well, you have a channel even if you're not doing videos. You guys too. I will see y'all next time. Have fun and stay safe. And remember, you don't have to do mixed media on this challenge. It's just, you can do whatever. And I hope, again, happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday.